What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the top things I absolutely hate about this guy. Now, I have talked about a lot of these in other videos. I have gotten a lot of questions about some of these, and these are all things I hate, and they can be, all of them can be fixed. One is kind of we'll get to that. So these are the top 3 things I absolutely hate about this. And before we get too into the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to get down in the comment section. I virtually get no comments from y'all on some of these videos. Some of the big videos that hit really good and get a lot of views, I get a lot of comments on those. But other than those, you guys aren't getting down in the comment section. Be sure to leave a comment. I don't care what it's about. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section. And be sure to get subscribed and ring the bell so you see all of the updates that I post on YouTube. And be sure to check out me on Instagram. I do a lot of pictures on some stuff that doesn't even make it to YouTube that I'm working on, and a lot of stuff you'll actually see on Instagram are pictures of stuff coming soon that will somewhere down the line you'll be able to see on YouTube. So be sure, subscribed, ring the bell, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. So let's get into this. So the number 3 thing is upgrades. And I know over recent years there has been quite a bit of update on the different companies doing a lot more upgrades to this. Mine is completely decked out, but I have done a whole lot of this myself that you won't be able to get unless you go to somebody and have them do that. But you can get a decent amount to do to this. It's still not a whole lot compared to other ones out there. So, I mean, that is one thing that sucks, especially a few years ago, there was virtually nothing you could do to this guy, which when I got it, there was pretty much absolutely nothing you could do to it. Now there is a lot more options that you can do to it, but it's still nothing in comparison to some of the other ones out there. So that is the number 3 thing that I absolutely hate about this. Coming in at number 2 is the probably most question or comment I get on any of the videos about this is, what holster do you use? Now, you can get a bunch of different holsters for this, but as soon as you put one of these lights on here, there is absolutely nothing. You can get, if you just have a stock one of this, you can get a bunch of different holsters for it to carry it around, different, mostly Kydex, which is what I always use, and I recommend everybody is always use Kydex. You can get a bunch of different other ones, but you can get plenty of holsters for this, but as soon as you drop a light on it, there is nothing. Now, I have looked. If you know of one, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, and for anybody else that's interested in looking, but no matter what light you put on it, I have found absolutely no one that makes holsters for this guy. So that is number 2 on why I absolutely hate this, is because as soon as you do that, there is pretty much no carry option for this. Now on to the number 1 thing I absolutely hate about this, which is what just about everybody else that has this says, and I have talked about a lot through different videos, is this trigger absolutely sucks. Not this trigger, but we'll get to that. The stock one that comes on this is absolutely horrid. If you look on just about any YouTube video or anywhere on the internet, they'll talk, if you get this, the trigger on it is absolutely horrible. Now, this is very much fixable. I have done this, and there is more than one option. I have done a video on what I did to mine, and I have did a video on kind of the comparison of the 2 options that you have to go with. One is Apex, and the other one I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, but I did do a video on it. I haven't actually personally tried that one out. I have thought about the process of getting another one and putting the trigger in that one and doing a comparison, but I haven't at this point. At the time of filming this, I haven't been able to do that. And from everything that I've gathered, me personally, I would stick with Apex. I have a lot of Apex stuff, and I'm really satisfied with that company and everything they make. So there is a good option to fix that problem, and it's very doable by just about anybody. I did it myself. There's a lot of people that have done it themselves. I know some of you won't want to try and take that on if you're not quite familiar with that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people take it to places to have it installed for them, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, a lot of people, anytime they have anything like that done, they'd much rather take it to somebody that knows how to do that kind of stuff and let them do it and take care of it. But it's not that hard. I mean, just a couple of tools and anybody can do that. It's not that hard. It's not completely easy, but it's very doable for most people. So I mean, you don't have to worry about really exclusively having to take it somewhere to have it done. You can do that, and it's fairly cheap. They make a trigger kit and a spring kit. Both you can get them from Apex, and you can get either or. I don't think you can get both in a kit, and I highly recommend you do both of them, like I've said in numerous other videos. So that is the number one thing that I hate about this, is the trigger absolutely sucks. Now, most of these are very fixable, except for the holster thing. I mean, unless you make your own holsters or something like that, you're pretty much out of luck. I mean, I don't have a holster for this personally. I don't carry this. It's just kind of like for fun and stuff. I've done a lot of stuff to it. So I don't have one. I don't know where I'd be able to get one. I don't make my own, so I don't have one. If you make your own and you have this, you're in luck because you can make your own. But as far as I know, you cannot get one anywhere. Nobody makes them as far as I know. So other than that one, all of these are very fixable. They're not very expensive fixes at all. So that is a plus. And before we go, I did have one wild card that I didn't think about until actually pressing the record button for this video. Is I did a video that should have come out right before this video on this guy in here. Now, this is the 9. I have had a lot of people ask me about the 40 because they don't have that option for the 40 yet. And I won't tell you all about it because I did a whole video on it, so you can check that out. But I did talk to Apex about the possibility of doing a 40 sometime in the future. So I'll let you go ahead and get off of this video and check that video out to see if you have the 40, what's the possibility of that coming out. But before you go, be sure to give me a thumbs up and get down in the comment section below. Be sure to get subscribed and ring the bell, and be sure to check me out on Instagram for all the content I'm posting over there. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So be sure to do all that stuff that I just told you all about. And I'll see you guys in the next one.